Wall Street is all about greed, the worst of human emotions, and just not a good place to be. But it's great to try and make some money. You know, that's capitalism. I started my own hedge fund senior year of college in March of 2003. I work out of my apartment. I commute from my bedroom to my living room. I can do this pretty much from anywhere. I have an internet connection. Back in 1999, the stock market was going pretty crazy. I was in high school. My parents gave me $13,000 of my bar mitzvah money, put it into a discount online brokerage, and I turned that $13,000 into a fully audited pre-tax sum of $1.65 million. It all happened freshman year in college. I pretty much made $1 million in 5 months. Give me that, you little bitch. I'm waking up in my dorm room and I'm up 20 grand in the day. It almost wasn't real. It was almost like a video game. That was sweet. So I just shorted 2,100 shares of this stock, betting that it'll go down 597. Right now it's 590. I short sell small cap and micro cap equities. So this is the chart of the stock I'm playing. You can see this is the past 10 days. It's really done nothing up until here when a newsletter promoted it, but it's just bull news. I mean, after I did all my research last night, and I've come to the conclusion that this stock is going down big today. Look at this. This stock is about to break out. It's going, baby. This is going to be a damn good short later. Mark the time. It's at 10:15 a.m. It could keep going higher, or my guess, end of the day, it closes at $5.60. My whole strategy is trying to find these stocks that shouldn't be hot, and this, I believe, is one of them. Shorting is so mysterious. It's kind of like hedge funds. So if you run a short-selling hedge fund, God forbid, you're the devil. It's unpatriotic. I mean, I'm betting against American companies. I'm rooting for them to fail. Little do they know that the companies that I'm shorting, they don't deserve to have a high stock price. So I'm not a bad guy. I'm just taking advantage of the fact that bad guys are out there. When you short a stock, you're basically taking a negative position in the company. And therefore, in order to take a negative position, you have to borrow shares from somebody who has a positive position. So it's actually kind of a loan, this company, right now. And I'm up on my $2,000, I'm up $15. I don't want $15, I want $20. I gotta get more greedy. Come on, give me that. Boom. 670. Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful fake out. It's going right back up to 620. And meanwhile, the stock is breaking out. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. But in the afternoon, if the stock does what I think it's going to do, it should fade pretty nicely. This bathrobe is good luck. Every single one of my major winning trades has been with me. This is Timmy, no logo. My grandmother made this for me. I've made $554 on the day, and this is just small scalping. To make those $554, I've traded 18,000 shares. So I've traded basically $100,000 worth of my capital. Even though I do have a big pile of money and I do have other investors, I'm half the fund. So if I screw up, I can't afford this apartment anymore. And I like this apartment. My goal is to build my hedge fund, to get taken seriously by the industry, to show that my strategy is viable. So I'm about to have a very wealthy potential investor come over. I am going to explain just my whole strategy and basically try and get him to give some of his millions over to me. Tanking. Why do you have to tank right now? Hey, this is why I hate planning meetings in the middle of the day, because right when you plan the meeting, the stock is about to tank. And then you're conflicted. Do I take the meeting, which is much better long term, or do I try and make a few hundred, maybe a few $1,000s? We're short by a short-term trading hedge fund. The key is just finding these small caps and micro caps that are doing something, because there's hundreds, thousands of small caps, micro caps that do nothing. That's where my experience comes in handy, because after 8 years of doing this crap, the stock is breaking perfectly. I have to play this. You'll see. Come here. And it went up to 640 3 times. Then it kind of hung around 620, and now it's banging around 605 again. 4,000 shares. Yeah. Take out 602. Take out 6. There it is. Boom. Price hit 6 and took out 6. It immediately went to 590 because there was nothing but sells for those few seconds. So the key is to buy into that selling. Take out the 6s. Bam! Right now, I have 2,400 shares left. These stocks are so volatile that they can flip on a dime like that. As of 1:28 p.m., I'm up $1,086. And I'm out. An endless curiosity and trying to predict the future. This is the afternoon fade that I'm talking about. I was about 2 hours too early because once it cracked 590, you can see it went straight to 550, and I did not take advantage of it. I would have gotten to the $4,000 barrier that I wanted. This is ridiculous. I had 14,000 shares left. This is perfect, and I just missed it. You check back. I said 562 close. That was my call at 10 a.m. Rewind it. We can play this over and over again. I still fully expect this thing to tank in the afternoon. End of the day, it closes at $5.60. So don't tell me you can't predict where the stocks are going, because this was dead on. This is opportunity lost. In the end, we all learned a valuable lesson. Not to walk away from the computer in the mid-afternoon when you think there's going to be a mid-afternoon fade. That's it. Lesson learned. Goodbye. Most people don't understand what I do. Most people don't understand what a hedge fund is. I mean, when I lived down in Florida, I said I run a hedge fund. They thought I was in landscaping. You know, that's not even a joke. Traders, we're trying to figure out the future. I mean, this is the last undiscovered mystery on Earth. Traders are no better than 100 years ago. You know, I mean, we're still guessing where the market is going to be. Yeah, we have technical analysis. We have all these tools to try and figure out what's going on, but we don't know. It's the great race to try and figure out the unknown. That's what it's about. Tonight we're going to the Bull and the Bear at the Waldorf Astoria, and we're going to meet up with some of my Wall Street friends, and we're going to talk trading and talk Wall Street and talk finance and have a good time. Most of my friends my age, they're not in an independent situation like me. One trades options, another one assists in trading currency, another one works for a real estate hedge fund. It's just all sorts of Wall Street type people.
At 24 years old.
They hire young kids because we're cheap and we work harder than everybody else.
Exactly. We have to.
I don't have a wife and kids to go home to at 6 o'clock at night. I can stay in the office and work if I have to.
One of the few jobs where you have to stay up to date on things, otherwise you're out of the game.
And it's also competitive. That's another thing. That's what I like about it the best.
I like Wall Street because you can be against the grain and rebellious and make a lot of money if you do different things than other people do.
Your adrenaline gets flowing, you know, in the morning and it doesn't stop until the market closes. And
you look forward to going to work in the morning.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Unlike so many
right?
people.
Exactly. I mean, you look for it. You're like today I'm going to go to work. I'm going to make a lot of money.
I bound out of bed when I know that maybe there's a $20 million loan closing that I originated. I mean, you can't complain. Life is good. Life is definitely good.
You know what? The bad days are better than the good days. The good days, you're worried about losing what you just made. The bad days, you're like, my stock got cheaper. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it.
Well,
That's smart value investment.
you also lose a little bit of emotion over time. You know, $50,000 up day, I'd take 3 laps around the campus naked. You know, I'd be pumped up. Now, $50,000, it's a good day, but it's all right. It's not
just
great.
a day. It's not your year.
It's just a day.
It's not like
or
you're
$50,000 down. It's bad, but it's not a deal breaker. If I had $1 million up day or $1 million down day, then talk to me then. From now, I have a meeting with a fund of funds. I met with them 6 months ago. Never heard anything back from them. Thought I did horribly. They called me up the other day saying, "We're still following you. We love your strategy. We love your fund. We're thinking about giving you $2.5 to $3 million. Come in on Monday. Talk to us. Let us know how's it going." Out of the blue. So all my work, you know, you don't think it's paying off, you don't think anyone's paying attention. Out of the blue, someone comes and you could just double the size of your fund.
Doesn't it feel like a lot of times as soon as you're about to give up, you make money?
Yes.
Or you have a good
Yes.
opportunity?
It's like hooking up with girls. When you're not
It's
looking
very
for
true.
it, it just happens.
There's a common statement known as you money, where the extent that you can say, you know, I eat you, I can walk into my boss's office and pee on his desk, and you know what? It doesn't matter because I have enough money to do whatever I want to do. Where do you guys define that?
The problem is like, you know, money could be at 10 million, but like then all of a sudden you're hanging out with people who have 10 million, and then they have jets, and then like you're like, I can't afford a jet with 10 million. I need 100 million, you know?
If you're a loser and you only have $200 million, it's as good as a cool guy with $2 million.
Yeah,
It
it
depends.
does depend on
50 million.
It does depend on what you're spending on.
25 million.
100 million.
I'd say $100 million.
Yeah, right?
As well, 100 million.
FU money is around 20 million.
200 million.
Greedy mother.
FU money, my opinion is, say you have $10 million. You invest in 5% treasuries. You're bringing in $500,000 a year. That's enough to send your kid to college, buy braces. You can go on a nice vacation. You can buy a boat. You can have a summer house. I think that's FU money because you can do whatever you want. You guys agree?
God bless America.
You can't have a private jet though.
You can have a private jet, but you can live the ultimate middle class, upper middle class lifestyle that everybody dreams of.
FU money is money that you don't have to reason for it.
Right.
It's
I
ridiculous.
don't think you have to reason with $10 million.
No, but you can't waste $20,000 on some stripper that you
$500,000
You
tax-free
can do
income.
a lot of stuff for upper middle class.
$500,000
But the key word is
tax-free
upper
income.
middle, not upper.
Amen.
You
know,
you just
man.
have
I
cheap
don't agree.
taste. That's good. Have fun with
I
your
have cheap taste too. I agree with
That's
that.
good.
Cheers to cheap days, my friend.
Have fun with your daughter's braces. Because $500,000.
Money. What do we do with $100,000 a year? You're not getting
Nothing you
whatever.
Munis, it doesn't
Drink
even
some
matter.
water.
$500,000 in New York is nothing.
Dude, you can do whatever you want, $10 million.
You can do whatever you want, not whatever we want.
I want to be able to say, I quit this, I'll be a teacher at 40 years old, I'll have my boat in Florida, and I can say, F you, because I have FU money.
Well, have fun in your middle class Florida trailer home. I like the Bahamas better.
I just want to be able to go to any store I want, any car dealership I want, and just do whatever I want. You know, buy whatever I want. At any time during the day.
If some single mother comes up to me and she's waiting at this table and I'm just at a diner getting some bite
I'll
to
give
eat,
her a $200 tip on $100.
$200, and her kid needs to go to college, I want to be able to say, hey, here's 20 grand, send your kid to college. You know, I think that's what.
It is.
Honestly, that's how I feel.
I like that.
Oh, it's true.
That was beautiful. Boom. Take it. 50 bucks. Come on, take it out. Ah, 2 cents. Someone came. There we go. Boom. And I'm out. That was close. I made 20 bucks. It's been 19 minutes since the market has opened. So far, I have made $715 for the day. My best day, I made just around $350,000. I remember just sitting in my room for quite a while, just digesting it to make sure that this was real. My worst day was down 180,000. Hello? Yeah, that sounds good. Tonight I'm throwing a big ass rooftop party. You know, I invited about 100 people. We'll see how many people actually show up. Hopefully it turns into a Girls Gone Wild video. Here it goes. Now it's fading a little bit. I'm kind of long biased on this stock all day today. I'm gonna buy it on weakness because I think others will buy it on weakness. So since that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, others are buying it on weakness, I'm buying it on weakness, it'll bounce a lot. I'm expecting big things today. You know, maybe not a $100,000 day, but we'll get up to 10 or 20,000. Oh, this stock is just heartbreaking. Oh, this is tough. I am down $28 on the day. This stock that I thought was going to be a strong stock has proven itself to be the exact opposite. The question is, how much pain can you handle and for how long? I can't handle that much pain. I don't like losing. This is a 15% drop in the NASDAQ, one of the largest drops in the past 10 years. And it's happened quick, so there is definitely a lot of fear in the market. This stock is tanking right now, and it's just gonna get weaker because there it goes. As I'm talking, this thing dies. Hey, now I'm down 800 on the day. I have just completely flipped my strategy because this stock has been so weak. It wasn't just me that was thinking this is going to be a strong stock, so now everyone is kind of shell-shocked. And once it takes out the day low, a lot of people that are long this stock, that are betting that it's going higher, will look at this point and have their stop losses there. And if we can take out those stop losses, it's almost like surfing because you're really just riding the wave. Since you're betting that it's going down, you know all these orders are going to make it go down. There's no reason why this stock can't be down $3, $4, $5 a share today. Not taking out the level. Oh, took it out. 1,700 shares short. I'm going to bank right now. This is when you start to get cocky. Come on. Green for the day, baby. Yeah, big money. 55 bucks. You little bitch of a stock. Now at 2:52 p.m., with an hour to go, I'm down 3,600 on the day. My dream stock for the day is just proven completely worthless. Right here you can see in the afternoon it cracked the day's low at 91.20, went straight to 90.20. So this was a nice little short here, which I got some of. But I still thought the stock was going lower, and right here, this little bump up is where I just got I went short right around here. A little too soon because I covered right here, and this was a $4,000 loss. This is why trading is so tough. I was completely right on the price, but I couldn't handle the pain. I had a $500,000 position, which was a much bigger position than I wanted to take. I just averaged up wrong. And now the stock is acting perfectly. Would have been about a $10,000 profit right now, had I had the balls to hold. Oh, I did today. Sandy was pretty big time. She's in charge of quite a bit of money. I'm gonna get my story out there, and I'm gonna, I don't know, try and get some money out of her, see if she has any contacts, see if she knows anybody. We'll see what she can do. You know, I hear she's a pretty attractive woman, so if I don't get the money, then maybe I can get the girl. Either way, we're gonna have a good lunch and talk about myself, which I'm pretty good at doing. It's my favorite subject. Cheers.
Cheers. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Thank you for meeting me.
So, where were you before? Where did you start out?
From 1999 to 2002, I traded my way from $12,000 to a fully audited pre-tax sum of $1.65 million. So with that...
Are you serious?
100% serious.
And what do you invest in? What's your strategy?
Short selling, short bias, small cap, micro cap. I mean, I'm never going to be more than a $100 million fund. It's tough.
That's your maximum capacity?
Yes.
And why is that?
Because I'm shorting the smallest and most volatile stocks. So, A, they're hard to borrow. B, they're volatile as hell. And C, I have no corporate experience.
And you don't have an office, you work from home?
I work from home.
And what do you do, like, on days when there's no trading?
I usually read. I can't read fiction. I love nonfiction.
Same.
Really?
Yes.
You should see my library. Yeah, I'm on 46th and 2nd. This is my neighborhood.
Well, we should have lunch more often.
We should. Party on the rooftop! Yeah, 46th and 2nd. Let's go to the roof. The roof. There's 5 girls in the bathroom? That's kind of cool. They locked it. What's up? How's it going? How are you? Take off your shirt. You know, I'm really the only one making money of any of my friends, so I feel it's my duty to be the godfather of throwing parties for everybody, or else no one would go out.
Not everybody on Wall Street makes a lot of money.
Disagree. I'm already making more money than every single person here right now.
Almost.
And with the exception of Tim.
Right. I mean, for Christ's sake.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
99% of the best stories I have are with Tim. Typical freshman year story, you know, everybody's cramped up in a tight building, and I just happened to get in a room with this crazy Jewish kid, Tim, who made $500,000 in 1 week. The crowning moment after we made all this money, he's like, let's take the whole dorm out to dinner. So I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, we're going to round up everybody, we're taking them all out to dinner. So here we are, this hodgepodge mess of kids, rolling into a super nice restaurant in Boston. And Tim's like, I got everything, don't worry about it.
Tim has a lot of potential. I hate to use the word boy wonder because he's not really a boy, but I could see his brilliance right away.
We took a poll and we decided who wants to date Tim.
Wow.
I know he's going places.
I just heard he was great in bed.